Hello Whovians and welcome back to MDW. And in this video we've toured TARDIS 1, we've toured TARDIS 2. Now we are taking a look at TARDIS 3. Now this is part 3 out of 4. And if anything, I used to think this was my definitive TARDIS. I love this TARDIS. And it's probably the one I spent the most time on apart from 1. And I just really like it. Anyway, before we actually get into the main TARDIS, let's take a look at this. Now, this was what was going to be TARDIS 4. 3 even. And as you can see, it looks very odd. It wasn't centre. And it just doesn't really look good. And basically when I saw that, I was just like, no, I'm starting again. Also, we got the beacon. Because when I used to do intros, I would do sort of this. And I would like spin around or something. Yeah, those were the old days. Mostly I've probably seen this TARDIS, but there have been several differences or changes. Also, this is a Clash Crash TARDIS. I remember I was really happy when I got him onto this world, because we were doing a collaboration, and which unfortunately I never uploaded because I'm an absolute moron. But he did. He uploaded it. Go check it out on his channel. But basically, I commented on one of his videos, and then we added each other on Skype. I downloaded Skype just to talk to him, and then I think a few months, we were talking, and then we moved to Discord, so that we could also he could also talk with one of his friends. And basically, I toured around his TARDIS, and he toured around mine. I think I showed him all my TARDISes, and he showed me a couple of his. Again, I mean, it was a great experience, especially with a YouTuber that was a lot bigger than me at the time. I think he had like 326 subscribers when I did that, and I only had like 120 or something. Anyway, numerous changes have been added, have been done. As you can see, this goes out quite a bit. And we have police public call box. New wood, new door. Basically looks a bit more worn out. And yeah, when we walk in, we have the Blackstone, the new Blackstone block, and we have bookshelves. Again, just a common theme here, just bookshelves. Now this is what I call the aquatic themed TARDIS, but below. But before we get up top, let's check out under here. Also, armor stand. Now here is what I call the secondary console, and basically if the console up there fails, then I do this. So obviously mess around with that, and this is meant to be a little fast return lever. So you don't use this unless it's an emergency. We got some stuff in here, some props, some storage stuff, and in here we have a bunch of songs. We'll meet again, General Lee, We Didn't Start the Fire, What I've Done, Claire de Lune, Ride of the Valkyries, Over the Rainbow, By Moon Rising, Higher Love, Billie Jean, 500 Miles, American Pie, Someone You Loved, Come and Get Your Love, We Should Have Stayed, We Should Have Go. Cut that out. we have lava here. But yeah, I do like this. And you can see, I think you can see where the colour block is there. Oh yeah, not much going on here apart from, I mean, you wouldn't really have much going on. We have bookshelves here. Probably I'd say that's the other TARDIS wardrobe. And then when we get up, we can see the TARDIS. again, what I used to think was my definitive design. I really loved it. This is probably the newest thing I added to this console room. Just the corners. I did a lot to the... I pretty much changed the entire console room in here. I believe I changed the floor. I changed the outer block. I believe this used to just be iron. And then I changed... These were all misaligned. So basically from here, so where I'm looking now, basically this one was like up to here, and this one was like in there, and that one was like over here, and that one was over there. In fact, no, this was the only one that was done right. This one wasn't, that one wasn't, that one wasn't. So I had to basically deconstruct all of them, except that one. And so now we have it looking right. And or side consoles. Again, a thing I used to do was overcompensate, especially, you'd only need 2, you know, but I can see why I put like, what, 3, 6, 9, 12, why I put 12 different panels on. Now this is my smallest console. It just has a lever, a button, a redstone torch, switch, doesn't have the other switch, jukebox, a lectern, day thing, redstone, and a clock, and another lever up here, and the computer. That is all. And apart from that, that is all that's on here. We also have Polly the Parrot. Probably an icon of Season 4. Season 4 was never finished, by the way. Basically, most of the episodes got corrupted, unfortunately, so I couldn't film, and I was unscripted back then. So I never used a script, apart from like 2 episodes. Those never saw the light of day, unfortunately. In fact, the only scripted episode was Silent Willows, but there was meant to be like 3 characters in that. It was only me. And then every episode after that was not scripted. Anyway, that's really it for this console room. Again, I really like it. So we're going to go over here because the newest change is actually over there. Now here we have the TARDIS bedroom. Something that was absent from the second TARDIS. But we all know there's a bedroom in the TARDIS. That's the workshop, we'll check over there. In here we have the aquarium. One of my favourite rooms in this TARDIS. Again, I just think it looks great. I think at one point the entirety of it was bookshelf. And then I just added parts of iron. But yeah, I do really like this. This room in the TARDIS. We have a turtle. Standing still. Not moving. So we've got some fish here. Don't really do much apart from be fish. We've got fish, paintings. Yeah, I really do like this aquarium. And it, yeah, I just like how it looks. We go along here, we have a bookshelf theme. I noticed that recently, where I just overuse books. Bookshelves, ow my... It's got a sharp pain in my, like, in my hand. Chicken. Yeah, this is the organic engine room. This was before I built the iHarmony. And I remembered, I don't know, I'd recently watched Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. I know the Clashcrafts made his Eye of Harmony, and I believe his was like 10 times the size of mine. Overcompensating just a little bit. Now, I mean, the Eye of Harmony is meant to be a star stuck in time as it's about to turn into a black hole. Anyway, let's go over to the workshop, which doesn't really look like a workshop again. We have the lava theme going on again. This time 5 times bigger, because why not? You know, is this even environmentally friendly? So we've got this, load of shells and stuff. And pretty much just some of like every resource. So it's basically the Doctor will come down here probably with his toolbox, and then put some tools in, and then, you know, go back up to the console room and then fix it. Going down here, we have one of my favourite rooms, and that is the Eye Harmony room. And again, I really like this. This took quite a while to do because, again, it's a massive sort of like black box, and it's hard to see concrete, the black concrete, believe it or not, because this is the darkest block in the game. Look at that. If my hand were there, if the HUD was off, you'd think it was a black screen. Here's the Eye of Harmony. It doesn't really look great. I'd say, if anything, it needs to be wider. Yeah, I'd say like, I don't know. To have it more of a round look. But here we have the actual engine room. So, sorry. I used to have a bunch of stuff in here. We have a dropper. But yeah, this room was filled to the brim. You could barely even traverse through here. But yeah, we basically have a console. So we got this all filled in, and that's because the lava kept on going woof, and I didn't like that much. Also, lava seeps through here, and yeah, you can see magma blocks and stuff like that. Oh, and this is meant to be closed like this. Oh, no, better example, like this. But yeah, there's a lot of spare equipment here, but if the Doctor needs to get it, also if the reactor's about to explode. And this bit here is meant to be sort of like checking on the Eye Harmony, whether it's stable or not, and the actual TARDIS, how it's doing. Going down here, going over here. Down here we have the study room, and you can see I may have overcompensated a little bit. I tend to say that word a lot, especially when it comes to my TARDIS. Basically, with this TARDIS, I was like, make everything big. Needs to be big. So yeah, this is the this is a little study. It feels more like a waiting room. Obviously we've got the this is easily the best sort of fireplace I've made, if I'm honest. We have wither skulls, dragon heads, and there was a desk that used to be here. There was also like weird blocks that was here. I think you could see those in the very first time. The very first time we showed off TARDIS 3. Going down here. This is the everything tree, just with some paintings. So basically, if this explodes, most stuff explodes, because I believe that it's just going to cause a chain reaction for that to explode, then that to explode, then that to explode, and that to explode. Anyway, that's that. Now going down to the final room, or the final 2 rooms. This room right here, I'm about to walk in, easily my favourite. I put the most time into this room, and it was about 2 days ago when I basically finished upgrading it, because of the new Nether update. So, walking in, we have the library. Now, when you first saw this, this used to be a very dull, just simple oak wood colour. That's all it was. Just oak wood. I think there was just dark oak going around. That was it. That was all. No, not even. Then I changed everything to be... no, then I changed the outline to be dark oak. And then I changed that again to be... Oh yeah, I might redo this bit because I know how to make a staircase now. I discovered that by accident. You'll see later. Anyway, here's the library, and again you can see how big this one is. Not as wide as TARDIS 2, but it's a lot better looking. And I think this is about 30... I'd say about 30 blocks until you see that glass. And we're going up. There's the second floor. There's a bunch of ladders so that you can, the doctor, if the doctor wants to grab a specific book, he goes up on a ladder and just grabs it. And then going up further, oh yeah, lanterns or a thing. See, I liked how dim this looks, because it isn't the brightest TARDIS ever, is it? Or like the brightest library, unlike 1 and 2. Anyway, I do really like this, and there's something about 2.5 hours. Getting rid of everything, like deconstructing most of this, and then replacing it as I went along. So listening to podcasts really did help doing that. And then into the final room, we have what used to be the swimming pool. There is no swimming pool in this TARDIS, but we do have this. So we have a few turtles. There used to be a dolphin in here. The dolphin was killed. Anyway, that is all. That's the actual console, that's the TARDIS, that's everything. I've changed a lot with this, and that's why I used to think it was my definitive. But there's something else that I'd like to show you next time. And hopefully I can get all these done within the next day. I really want to. But yeah, that is really it. So, thank you guys all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see all you wonderful people next time. Bye bye.